you something. This hasn't stopped the rest of the group from doing their own thing. My main man, Dead Mike, solo tip in his most personal recording yet.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 I'm black, 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 y'all, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, cause I'm black. Stab master. Stab master. Stab master. Stab master.
You know it, G.
Creeping out on you, creeping out on you. Creeping out on you, creeping out on you. Creeping out on you, creeping out on you. Creeping out on you, creeping out on you.
Stab master. Stab master. Stab master. Stab master.
Loboyalulueyama, Nenelobo Salabeaka, Newaiso Obobe. Greetings, everyone. It's Masela Beaka here on our second podcast. Today, we have a special guest named Ruben, and Ruben is 21 years old and living in Spain. So, we're going to get started. Ruben, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, good. So,
I'm
I guess
glad.
my question to you would be, can you share a bit about your background and your connection to the Pubi tribe?
Yes. So, well, it's a little bit short. I will mix it in Spanish too, so more people can understand. But yeah, I'm from Bioko. I'm full Bubi. My two fathers, my mom and my father are Bubis. They born in Bioko, one in Malabo and the other in Batete. It's a little place in the main island. And I'll be there just one time till till today. I was in 2010, and for 1 month, I went to vacation. I went in my mom, I would cut town, Batete. I was there, and the experience was fully. It's true that it's not the best time to go there. The best time is in December because the weather in August, I was in August. The weather is August is whole rain, too much rain, and it's very random. So in that part, it was a little bit weird, but it was too important for me. When I came, the first thing my grandma make to me is a food plate that they call it how is it? It's like some plants and fish and that is whole mixed. They told me like is to give you the welcome to the place once you came for the plane. It's literally you came back to the airplane, go to your place, and the first thing you gotta do is eat that. Tienes que comer eso, que es lo que llaman bocado. They call it bocado. And it's like they give you lucky for your stance and the whole days you're gonna be there. They give you lucky and protect you.
Toto, thank you. Wow, I didn't even know So you're educating me at the same time that you're telling your story. And so, what does being a part of the Booby tribe mean to you?
Well, it's important. I mean, when I was little, I didn't notice because all it was fun and play with my friends, play with my cousins, and all that. But I think you, with the time, you learn how to appreciate your culture and your ethnicity. You know, with the more parties, you got. I mean, not parties, but communions and weddings, and that's when the most you apply your your ethnicity, because there's the main difference between the others, the fans and the convicts, etc. Because we celebrate the parties on all things in other ways.
Gracias. And can you describe more any unique parts of a tradition or culture that you like?
Yes, it was one thing, and when I was little, I thought it was made by the whole country. I mean, I thought it was a thing of the whole Guinean country. All Guineans did that, and it was in the parties. I mean, birthdays, communions, weddings, cumpleaños, bodas y así. Um, in one point, we put for example, if it's your birthday, we're gonna put you in a chair, in the middle, and you we go be a circle, hacemos un círculo. It's the same exact three songs. We dance, you know, in circle. I'm gonna put money in your forehead and then in a plate. That money will give you to you. Yeah, but I didn't know it was like just us that did that. It makes sense now because the songs we put in that moment are boobies. I mean, they literally sing in booby, but for me it was like, well, I met one friend, one fan friend or combi or something, and I was like, don't you do that? Like we just just that. And they're like, no, we don't do that. And I was like, oh, but it's beautiful.
That's good. That's good. I didn't even know that either. So I look forward if I'm able to partake in that.
Yeah, it's, they're all masterpiece songs. I will let you know the names. So it's too pretty the tradition because it's like when you in the club and suddenly it's a song that sound your sound, the song, and you stand out right, and you know exactly what you're gonna do. You know exactly what you gotta do. Just say, hear the song, stand up, all in circle, the one in the middle, and all dancing.
Good. My next question is when did you start your journey in photography and what inspired you to pick up the camera?
Okay, it was like maybe 4 years ago. I mean, my whole life I wouldn't like it, the computer science in the first place, but I realized I didn't want to do the computer science my whole life. It's more like a hobby. What I want to look is take videos, first thing videos. I'm a photographer too because I also know about photography. I mean, it's mixed. All but what I always want to do is videos, and I finished my degree in computer science, and I changed to audiovisuals, and now I start making and making and making, and it's like 1 year ago I bought my own camera and I start to make content.
That's great. It seems like a lot mostly booby people are very like talented in the arts and painting and photography. So it's
You think that?
yeah, it, you you hear it. You had to just follow the calling.
I guess it's a way.
So, how has your heritage influenced your approach to photography? I saw you do a couple of videos and photos with some other of the Booby youth that I follow on Instagram.
Well, I remember one thing. I got uncle that is a photographer. We got one day um, that is called the Bisila Day. I mean, of you know, the Virgin Bisila. So when we made the traditional party on the church and etc., there were my uncle taking pics and that about the whole day. Um, the kids with the traditional, costume. It was a little bit, it's art. At the end, it's art, and it's very cultural, mixed because it's this these the outfit full African, it's beautiful to see there. So and Spain,
I've seen a couple of those videos when they're in the church, and it's very beautiful over there. But
yeah.
on the other hand, what's the most rewarding aspect um, of your documentation of culture through photography?
So can you repeat?
Well, what do you find rewarding when like personally, when you are able to photograph the culture or take videos of the culture?
Mm, I have to think that really. I mean, one time, well, this year I want to make I don't know if a short film or session photography, but very inspirational of the culture. First in the Bubi culture, and then on the Black African culture in general, because it's like it's very beautiful to see the people love his blackness, for example, because maybe when we were kids in Europe, we used sometimes to don't love fully or blackness because of the white people. Maybe they make us feel like it's not a good thing, etc. But when you grow, you realize like you're very lucky to be black. And I wanted to see the people see some pictures or fashion film that say, "Damn, our culture," and I'm so proud to be black. So
And it is Black History Month, so that's a great thing to bring
yeah,
up. Yeah.
I want to make maybe the next weekend. I start to film some video because I got um a group of models to make a fashion film, etc. Yeah, to this Black Month.
Yeah, that's perfect. And so what else can we well, first I would like to say it's great to hear um well, great in a way to hear that African people all around the world have still faced the same discrimination and have gone through the same journey because it's what connects us all at the end of the day. But going forward, what else can we expect to see from you in the future?
Well, I got one inspirational photographer that is called in Instagram Aboya 8. It's a full inspiration. Instead, there's an application called it Lightroom, and that's Photoshop on Lightroom Premiere that Adobe package. When you open it, when it's loading, you got one image, They put one time image for what that photography. It's a black photographer, and all his photography is like inspirational for the black culture. Is it- I mean, you see all Instagram, all the pictures are in Kenya or Madagascar or something, and very, 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 very cultural. And maybe in the future I want to know more like that content.
Do you also aim to travel more within Africa and take videos and pictures of different cultures?
Yes, I would like to. I would like to. Although maybe in the next year, I want to make start with obviously Equatorial Guinea. I want
Mhm.
to go to Dakar too, and maybe the Togo.
I hear Togo is beautiful. I would like to visit there as well. Is there anyone other than that person who you would like to work with, either another photographer or a model or someone else that you like your big dream to collaborate with?
Hmm, it's a good question, actually. Um, Maybe this one photographer. I'm talking about models. There's a lot. There's a lot that I follow in TikTok. Black models, females and males. There's two inspiration. Like I, I know there's the people like you have to give your camera, take the photos, and they will know exactly how to pose. you know.
Yes, definitely. What advice can you give anyone that's younger than you or maybe your age who also wants to start photography or anything that you would say to your younger self?
I would say, um, just don't think about what people can think about you. Because, for example, I was thinking the same thing 3 or 2 years ago. Like, I'm not an influencer or something. I don't know. I don't want the people to think this guy thinks he's an influencer or something like that. But there's a point you gotta just follow what you like to do, and personally, you're gonna be more happy. I mean, you gonna go out, and it's gonna be like your peacefully thing to do when you stress or when you get anxiety. Maybe you go you go out and make that thing you like it, and go back home, and you're gonna feel a little bit more good. And it's like some years ago, I was like, yeah, I make content. I mean, I take photos and videos and that, and I used just to post it in a story or something. I mean, story, and even I didn't do the highlights, but at one point I say, I gotta change this because people, I don't know what people, but I want to enter my Instagram and see what I did and say, okay, I like it. And maybe more people go into my Instagram and I like it and text me. Like, you don't never know who can appreciate your work.
That's beautiful. Boto. What is your Instagram? What are your socials? Where can we find you on social media?
Well, my Instagram is Ruben Erimo, just my second name. I'm calling the name on TikTok. I just have Instagram and TikTok at the same name to my work.
And I advise everybody to go check. It's very inspirational. That's how I was able to connect with Ruben and find him and see his work. And I hope that we are able to collaborate soon in the future when I'm able to go to Spain.
It will be very good. It will be very good. You gonna go to Equatorial Guinea as well.
Yes.
So I gonna see that what you gonna record there. I hope it's gonna be beautiful.
Yes, Koto, thank you. Is there anything else you would like to say to the viewers or the listeners today?
You say is love your blackness, love your main culture. You know, from the inside to the outside. Love first, being black. Love your inside culture in this time movie, and just go there and go what you like to do.
Thank you. This has been our podcast. It's a shorter podcast today, but that's fine. I really wanted everyone to get to know Ruben. I will link his TikTok and Instagram in the description on YouTube. And if you're listening on podcast, maybe you can find him as well. And happy Black History Month, Osalue. I hope everyone has a good
Happy Black
night.
History Month.
Be yourself. Photo.